It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Cowboys burner at wide receiver. He's one of the league's best, currently third in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Cowboys in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And his first look is incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line.
A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Bell.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The Cowboys in trouble to start play, 6-8 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. On second down, they'll run it here. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick here is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And this is certainly something to reach out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
On second down, it's Palmer. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. On 3rd down, Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, there is Patterson, complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. Over the middle, it's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Palmer. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll drop the throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On 2nd down now. It's Palmer, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They go play action here on first down.
To Patterson, who brings it in across the middle.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 24 yards. That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow, who also obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego. But how about what we're seeing right here? You talk about 541 catches at the tight end position. You talk about lofty territory, rare air. He has a lot to be proud of in his career.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
And they are able to add on to their advantage. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. That time a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense.
Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 2nd and 4.
They'll get this to Bell.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. That is taken in by Hurst. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's over 40 yards of movement for those last 2 plays. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That's again complete to Palmer. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens, because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Palmer. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, Parker, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And
lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cowboys. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts, as you can see the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
He finds his man, complete. It's Palmer. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from
spotting that football. He's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at about the 14. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 3rd down, Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Holding offense.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Palmer.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The partner is still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
On 1st down, Palmer. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete.
Man, he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a 1st down there to the tight end.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material.
They'll try the left side. It's Palmer. Yeah, he's able to skip away from that 1st defender on his way to a pickup of 5. He'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
Up the middle they go. Palmer. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And a short gain here down to the 22.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Finding space at the 40.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back to throw again. That's complete. It's Bell.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Bell.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Touchdown! A great play there. 33 yards.
And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And out now come the Cowboys.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to let this thing go deep for Caldwell. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
The throw over the middle taken in.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2nd and 5. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown from 6 yards away.
And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll run on first down. It's Palmer, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Palmer. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll try to left side. It's Palmer. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
They'll try and run the option.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Little read option, the end result, the first down, so a good read.
And the way teams are running it nowadays, they've added variety to it. You know, the original way was you read the defensive end. If he crashes down, you pull it and you go. Now they may not even block that person, may end up reading the linebacker, may read the cornerback. Just depends on how they want to block it up. In any case, this worked well for them.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business, not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for the Eagles,
their hopes of a winning campaign stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year.
And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.